Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to Idil's Kitchen. We are going to make something very special today. We are making spinach and artichoke dip. This is a dish that I used to have when I was living in Boston. It's very popular there. It's so amazing, so delicious, perfect for those cold winter evenings. And it's quite easy to make it too. Let's take a quick look at the ingredients first and then we'll start making. So we obviously need some spinach. I'm going to write down all the ingredients down below in the description box along with the quantities, so make sure to check it out. But we'll need some spinach, some flour, butter, milk, some artichokes that have been diced nicely, some Parmesan cheese, some Kashar cheese I'm using, but you can always use provolone cheese if you can't find Kashar cheese, some Labneh, you can substitute it with heavy cream also, some salt, pepper, onion powder and garlic powder. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to blanch the spinach leaves. So I've got a water here that's been boiling and I'm just going to put them inside and I will keep them in the water for about a minute. And after a minute, after I see them wilted, I'm going to transfer them to a bowl with some ice water in it so that it cools down quickly and it keeps that gorgeous green color. Okay, so this is looking great. No need to cook this longer than a minute because it's going to cook in the oven as well. So now I'm just going to transfer it to this bowl here. And now I'm getting another pot and I'm going to make some kind of a bechamel sauce, but I'm going to make it a little different. I'm going to incorporate the artichokes in the sauce as well. So now what I'm doing is I'm heating up about 2 tablespoons of butter, and once it's melted I'm going to add the flour. So once the butter is melted, I'm now adding the flour and I'm whisking it and cooking the flour with the butter for about a minute. You don't want to cook it too much, you don't want it to change the color. The heat should be always on low. This is looking very good right now. Once you see this golden color, you can now add the artichokes. I just love artichoke and I love it when it's meats with spinach. In this dip, it's heavenly. And once I add the artichoke here, I'm going to add the milk slowly and continue whisking. So now I'm going to cook this for about 5 minutes until it thickens a bit and then we're gonna add the cheese. So once you see this consistency, this thickness, it's time to get it off the heat. You don't want it too thick because we're still going to add some cheese in it and that's gonna thicken it up as well. So I'm going to get this on my board here and time to add the remaining ingredients. So I'm adding cheese. Kashar goes great in recipes like this, but as I said, you can always use provolone cheese, it's very similar. Half of the Parmesan, I'm going to save the half for the top. Some garlic powder, onion powder, you can definitely add onion or garlic, but when I have powder, I always go for the powder in dip sauces because I don't want to feel them when I eat it. So they give the flavor. Some salt, not too much because we've got cheese in it. Pepper. I'm going to give everything a good mix. Oof, smells so good right now. And I'm going to add the Labneh in as well. So good, looks so gooey. And now for the final parts, we are going to get our spinach in there. But before we add the spinach, I'm just going to, with my hands here, get rid of that excess water. And then get them in here. Give everything another good mix and then it will be time to transfer to an oven tray. You know what? You can totally go into this right now, but it becomes much better after it's been in the oven. So now for the final step, I'm adding that Parmesan cheese that we saved. And I'm going to put it into a 200 degrees Celsius preheated oven, and it will cook about another 15-20 minutes and it will be ready. This stayed in the oven for about another 20 minutes and it looks wonderful, it smells wonderful. All I want to do now is just get my favorite chips. You can use whatever and get in here and let's give it a taste. So good. The artichoke is cooked to perfection. The balance of all the cheese that we used, it's perfect. It's definitely not salty. It's still very light. It's not heavy. I just love it. I hope you guys give it a try as well. And if you do, don't forget to leave your comments down below. I share a lot of easy, wholesome, delicious Mediterranean recipes. So make sure you subscribe to my channel for more. Hope to see you next time. Bye!